Mirror stage, also known as the mirror phase, is arguably the most important contribution of Jacques Lacan to his theory and concepts of psychoanalysis. This is, in short, a very important moment in the formation of human subjectivity. It basically refers to that period of time when a child starts recognizing its own image or reflection in a mirror. Typically, it is said to occur between, say, 6 to 18 months of age. And Laka has based this on a study of the same subject by a person called Henry Wallon in the 1930s. It is not his own exclusive work. However, the importance for Laka of this stage is that the child finds something which it lacks in the mirror, that is, its own subjectivity, because previously the child had been attached to the mother in such a way that it could not think itself as a different subject. From the mirror stage, a formation of own subjectivity starts, so much so that the child not only identifies with its image in the mirror but starts identifying itself with other children also. This is something which is known by the term transitivity. For example, a child cries when it sees another child or other children beaten. We think that it is scared, but Laka or psychoanalysis says no. It is not fear as such, but they can perceive the pain because they identify themselves with other children also, which is the result of this, mirror stage, recognizing itself in the mirror. And also, at the same time, there is a fear that the image that it sees will be torn apart and the consequent anxieties. But in any case, seeing the reflection of itself in the mirror is the first stage of a child's formation of subjectivity. This has also been contrasted by Wallon with other primates, for example, chimpanzees, gorillas, other associated primates, and they do not have any such stage, by the way, because they just simply refuse to recognize their image in the mirror, or it does not bother them. If you go to still lower animals, dogs and others, they actually can't recognize 2D things. There may be very rare exceptions, but when we see that a dog is watching TV, or we think it is watching or looking at a mirror, that is, by the way, misinterpretation. It may be looking at the object mirror or the sound coming from the television, but it cannot recognize two-dimensional things. Only if a thing is three-dimensional, you know then dogs and other lower animals, quote unquote, can recognize it. They cannot, for example, recognize photograph. Whatever associated recognitions they seem to produce, it is the result of their other kinds of other kinds of power, like smell, hearing, etc. So this is basically Lacan's mirror stage. It is a complex concept, no doubt, but I have tried to simplify it because there was some request from some audience to start with psychoanalysis, and as there is no there are lectures on psychoanalysis which are very tough, and in my channel till now there has not been any. Actually, there has been one. The Hysterical Sublime is related to psychoanalysis and postmodernism both, so I thought that it's better that I start with Lacan instead of Freud. Though Lacan revived Freud in many ways, he disagreed with him also. And this revival is consequent upon, again, de-recognition of Freud partially by his own disciple Jung. Freud installed something, we can take it as thesis, and Jung gave the antithesis, we may say. And Lacan again revived Freud, giving a kind, here it will not be proper to say that it's a synthesis. Jung is by and large absent, Jungian formations are by and large absent from Lacan, at least by direct correspondence. By implication, you may find Jung in Lacan, but more or less he is exclusively interested in reading, rereading, rejustifying or reinterpreting Freud. Thank you.